So, hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. After a long time, we got connected. Okay, so what happened within this 2 to 3 months? Actually, 2 months back, I'm using a computer that is iMac. So I was starting like I was getting an vertical or horizontal line issues in the iMac. So that I have given for repair, and they took another 1 to 2 months. And after that I went to village, okay, in my cousin sister marriage and my sister engagement. So so yeah, because of this computer, and then I went to village. I was not live for, I think, 1 or 2 months. But yeah, again we can continue this Saturday evening. I have planned for live, right, where we can discuss and we can do live Q&A. Okay, and I hope you all are enjoying and days are going good. So let's wait for another few minutes. Let's everyone join, and then we'll start this Q&A. Okay, so I think the algorithm is designed in such a way that when you're not active, so it doesn't push your videos. I think it's been 1 minute, and right now I can see only 3 people live. So I hope things are going well from the YouTube end. It is recommending my video. Okay. Okay. So guys, just quickly confirm in the comment, is my audio is audible or not? Am I audible to all? Saraswati is asking, hi sir, there is any opening for fresher in May ending? See, in the May beginning, few companies have taken interview, and one of them was, the bigger one is Navitas Life Science. And then some companies were there in Hyderabad. And still in TCS also interviews are going on, but I think that is for 1+ year of experience. Yes, Saraswati, I have replied to your comment. I hope am I audible to, like, I'm audible to you. Okay, so let's talk about few changes which is going in the CRO industry. What is happening? Few updates I'll give you, a quick update, and this update will be for fresher as well, for working professional as well, who are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year of experience. So what is the update? What I found in the recent interviews, okay, either in Navitas, recently on 4th of May, Navitas have taken interview, right, for freshers. Okay. So what I found in the recent interviews, in recent 5 to 6 interviews within this year only, companies are asking for our knowledge as well along with SAS. So they are not asking in such a way that it is mandatory to have our knowledge. Yeah, but they are asking the candidates that if you have R or Python knowledge, so that is also a plus point. Okay. So clinical SAS and SAS is must. They are asking that. But on top of that, they are asking R as well. So if you are a new learner, I believe you should consider R as well. And that will, like if you feel the market is competitive, and if you are learning, adding the knowledge of R and Python, so maybe there will be a plus for you, plus point for you. And because the same pattern I found in, like last time I found in Efficacy, right now in Navitas, and many even in small companies. Okay, so I think right now if you have the clinical SAS knowledge, SAS software knowledge, and clinical domain knowledge, that is enough. Okay, for fresher role. But in the coming 4 to 5 years, I'm damn sure along with SAS they're gonna mandatory R as well for sure, and then Python as well. They're not gonna replace the softwares, but they want that their candidate or the team members should know along with SAS R and Python as well, so you can utilize the knowledge or power of R and Python as well. So that is something which I can see that is coming in 4 to 5 years, and that is happening. And another thing, what is happening for clinical SAS role, again, this is for fresher as well and experience as well. Automations are happening. Automation means like automation in terms of code. So earlier, programmers have to write each and every step, right? So if you are a clinical SAS programmer, you know there is a syntax or command macro, you know this topic, right? Using macro and mend, you can automate a certain steps like proc steps or data steps, and you can automate some part of code. You cannot automate a full SDM Adam, maybe, I'm not sure, and because I believe certain changes are needed, but at certain level you can easily automate, and the same thing is happening in R as well. Now one thing is that as an fresher or as an experience, do you need to know this automation? Okay, key how this is happening? No, actually you need to know how the coding is done, because if you don't know the coding, forget about automation, you cannot do anything, even you cannot crack interviews. So for now you need the knowledge of coding, that how using codes, SAS software, syntax, how you can create SDM Adam table listing, the required data sets and reports. But yeah, as you get more experience, you should focus on that how I can macrotize my code or the process, or on top of that, how I can do the same thing in R and how I can automate in R, because R gives more customization. So this is something happening at the bigger level, not at the smaller level. Okay, it is not like the each and everyone is doing the same, but at bigger level this is happening. Okay, now you can have a question, sir, this R Python in the coming 4 5 years, or this automation, can it replace us, or will it replace us? No, guys. So see, here the things are, if you are able to automate certain process, let's suppose you have to write 10 data steps and 6 proc steps. If you are able to automate some part, at least 60% of part, so the work will be easier for you. It is not something you are going to get replaced. The work will be optimized for you. You have to use your logic where fresh things are there, where logical things are there. You don't have to use your logic and mind where non-logical things are there. Okay, so yeah, human are known for that, they can do better. Okay, and better than the technology. If something is like which is same, that is repeating, so that can be automated. So you can use the software to automate. And as we have discussed, macro and mend in SAS, same way in R, we have custom libraries. Okay, so yeah, these were some updates that is for everyone, that is happening at the bigger level. Okay, Now let's take your questions. Sarun, sir, in your last video for freshers, they take on campus. Go which colleges they'll go higher. Okay, what I'll do, I'll create a new video. I cannot sure, but within 1 to 2 week, Sarun. What I'll do, the recent hiring of some MNCs, big ones, top tens. I'll just collect the detail, like from which colleges they have done the hiring. And I can create a video on that. In the recent last 1 year, they have done hiring from which colleges. Okay. Akhil is asking, is there any fresher opening in future? So Akhil, in the last, right now we are into May, right? From Jan to May, I have seen hirings in minimum 10 companies. Okay, as per my knowledge. Again, there can be many companies who might be hiring, but within these 10 companies, our student got interview. And how many of our student got interviews? Within Jan to May, 30 of our students got interview. Okay. Now, right now interviews are going on. Okay, I'm not aware about the right now. In May, one interview, like 3 of our students got interview and they got in Navitas Life Science. I think not 3, 2. So that was the recent one. And is there any interviews are coming in any companies? That I'm not aware as of now, until unless I get to know specifically from my students or from someone else who is known and interviews are going on, I'm sure about it. So if I'm not sure, I'll not tell you that that is happening or that is going to happen. Gulson, sir, hi sir, Adulan says from you. Gulson, you can connect to me. There will be option in this video, in the video description, one-to-one counseling. From there, you can connect to me and you can discuss, you can ask me the questions you are having, and then finally you can decide whether you want to proceed or not. Rahul, sir, मुझे exposes data labs. सर मुझे एक्सपोसिस डेटा लैब से डेटा साइंस में इंटर्नशिप की अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है. इज इट गुड और नॉट? सी, when the market is tough, Rahul, so whatever you get, either it's big company, small company, if you're getting the role that is in demand, go and get it. Okay, don't worry about the pay, don't worry about the company, and don't worry about whether it is internship or job, because once you get experience, some knowledge, then you can decide the location, the pay, and the work-life balance, the company. Okay, so initially any offer you are getting, and the offer you are getting on clinical SaaS or data science role, so go for it. Saraswati, sir, SDM is hard to understand. I'm feeling difficult in understanding, sir. SDM is not hard to understand. See, in base and advanced, Saraswati, you have the code, so the syntax part, how you are able to communicate to the software, right? You are learning a language, through that you can communicate to the SaaS software. That is what you are doing in the base and advanced. But in the clinical part, you need to understand the logic of the variables. The whole clinical part is all about variable data, clinical data. You need to understand how the data is collected in the CRF. You need to understand why this logic I'm applying, what is the meaning of the variable. You need to understand specifically the meaning of the variable, why I am creating this variable, what this variable contain. Okay, if you understand the meaning of the variable, the rest part is programming that you have already learned in the base and advanced. So the coding part you already know. You're going to face difficulty in clinical part only if you don't understand the logic behind the variable, or if you don't understand the variable. If you're just creating a data set, you're not understanding the particular data set, then you're going to for sure face the difficulty. So understand the variable, okay, and data sets in clinical part. Hey Sumit, I'm doing great. How about you? Gautam is asking, sir, I'm studying B Pharmacy. Can I do MSc Bachelor from Andhra Pradesh? I found some colleges nearby. What's your view? Of course, foremost you should go for it. So see, biostatistics and statistics, these are demanding, career, and the salaries on this career is very great. But again, the main part is like you are doing the formal education, but you need to have the skills as well, job oriented skills. You need to be sure after doing this education on what role I'll be working for, and that role is in demand or not, or the salary and growth for that role. Sarun is asking, sir, when your clinical is Sarun, that is already started. So in every batch we have some students who have choose for 2.0 and some students who have choose for clinical SAS. The training for both will be same. The only part that will be different, let's suppose in the beginning all will be trained on base SAS, advanced SAS, clinical SAS, project and interview questions. Everything will be same. The only part in the 2.0 that will be added, that will be knowledge of R, knowledge of Python and Power BI. We will be training on these two tools as well. Especially we'll focus on R, then Python, then Power BI. इट्स शरदिया सर, आपने अभी तक जो स्टूडेंट को ट्रेन कर चुके हैं उसमें से कितने स्टूडेंट का सिलेक्शन हुआ है? मैंने एक वीडियो बनाई थी कुछ स्टूडेंट के बारे में, उनके लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल मैंने दिखाए थे और कौन सी कंपनी में ज्वाइन किए हैं, वो मैंने वीडियो बनाई थी। शायद वीडियो का टाइटल है कंपनीज दैट हायर क्लिनिकल सैस फ्रेशर्स, ऐसा कुछ मैंने बनाया था, मुझे टाइटल याद नहीं है, बट गो एंड चेक, फॉर श्योर यू विल गेट एन आइडिया। Okay.